In this video, we will talk about crypto trading for beginners and a new amazing project launching in 2023 called Kaliza. First, a quick disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. Alright, now let's dive right into this video. And before we start, I do want to say that all the links you will need for Kaliza and their token sale will be down in the description. Alright, so here you can see their website, kaliza.io. I think it's a very cool opening screen, as you can see. I already played with it like 5 minutes. But what we will do is we will go over this website. There's a lot to find out, and I will cover the most important parts. But here you can find out more about Kaliza, the ecosystem, their ICO, which we will definitely talk about in this video, the token metrics, burning, roadmap, and how you can actually buy Kaliza tokens. But don't worry, I will cover that as well. So let's get into it. So I'm going to tell you about an ICO that is unknown to the general public, which has already started. And what I like about this project, Kaliza, is the sector it actually belongs to, which is tokenization. And tokenization is a bridge between the virtual world and the material world. But without further ado, here's Kaliza, the project that will change our economy. So Kaliza is an innovative and unique project which has a real use, and the ICO is finally coming. And more than an ICO, it's basically a small revolution not to be missed. And imagine being able to buy with a few clicks a few shares of a building in Monaco, a Picasso, or a startup on the other side of the globe. And it is during a bear market where real opportunities exist. So before understanding Kaliza, you first have to understand, obviously, tokenization. So I'm going to explain that briefly to you. Tokenization is the act of dividing a good into several parts, and these same parts are represented on the blockchain by a token. For example, an apartment divided into tokens where the owners of these tokens would share the income of the apartment, so the rent in this case, to the number of parts or tokens they actually own. So the apartment is split up and you get a percentage of the revenue based on how much percentage of the apartment you have in tokens. So tokenization is a sector with a bright future and certainly next to explode. And according to, for example, Boston Consulting Group, they expect over 16 trillion US dollars in tokenized assets in 2030. So now a little bit more about the project Kaliza, and I do once more want to remind you that all the links will be down in the description. Well, Kaliza will launch an asset tokenization platform where people around the world will be able to invest in tokenization projects and therefore buy shares in real estate, physical art, collectibles, businesses, and much more. Because the uses of tokenizations are practically endless. And their own token, the ASA token, will serve as an exchange in the Kaliza platform. So it will be used to buy and sell property tokens, so for example real estate tokens or NFT physical art tokens. And to basically sum up, Kaliza will offer the possibility to each person to carry out their project via the tokenization of movable or real estate assets or NFTs. And the realization of these projects will become possible thanks to the co-financing of investors all over the world. And the objective is to simplify access to investment and entrepreneurship beyond all borders and without administrative constraints. And Kaliza wants to be the leader in the tokenization of goods for the next few years. So it is a project to invest in for the long term. And we must take advantage right now before the tokenization sector becomes a real boom, which it isn't yet. So in 2023, Kaliza will launch its own tokenization platform in beta version, and all the functions of the platform will become operational at the beginning of 2024. And I think it's good timing for the ASA token to have a growing heart after the ICO. Not to do like many tokens which have a price that collapses after their launch because the project has nothing more to contribute. No, Kaliza actually has a good timing of their ICO and they develop even more of their project after the ICO. And also on their website you can read the entire roadmap, which goes from the second quarter of 2022 all the way, as you can see, to the beginning of 2025. So the team behind this project is discreet but extremely active on social networks and also in the field. So in meetings, conferences and fairs. And they are present on Twitter, Telegram, Instagram, TikTok, Medium and YouTube, and have managed to create a real small community. So the team is basically divided on 2 continents. The head office is in France and offices are in Colombia, and the main partners are in South America and prefer to remain discreet before the end of the ICO. So now a little bit about the ICO of the ASA token, which obviously you have been waiting for. It will take place from November the 1st to March the 23rd, 2023. And the ASA supply, as you can see right here, and the beginning market cap of the ASA token is actually very low to start with. So it has a lot of potential to grow. And if you want to see that market capitalization, just go to the token metric and there you will see it. The initial market cap is only 161 US dollars. So the ICO is also divided into 4 stages, and with every stage the price actually increases. So be sure that if you think Calisia is interesting, to be there quick. But in a moment I will tell you how to actually buy the ASA token. And to actually buy the token, before I actually show you how to do that, you can pay using crypto, but also, for example, by using PayPal. So it's actually very accessible to buy. Alright, so what you can see right now, and once more, all the links you will need will be down in the description, is the platform where you can actually buy the ASA token. So the ASA by Calisia platform is elegant, safe and friendly to manage. It is offered in 4 versions, English, French, Spanish and Italian, and you will be able to buy the tokens and access your ASA account. And by using my link, which again will be down in the description, you will be entitled 10% more ASA on your first order. And in addition, there are also 3 different bonuses, very important, when you reach certain purchase milestones. So you get a 5% bonus for every 1 million ASA purchased, 10% for 5 million ASA purchased, and 20% for 10 million ASA purchased. So if you want to do that, you just go over to calisia.sale, and here you will find everything you need to know. So you can buy the token right here. You need to submit KYC and email verify first. And here you can see all the statistics as well. But once the second stage starts, you can see it right here and you can buy the token via this link. So in conclusion, it is a project that has just begun, but it's very promising. And it still has a long way to go, but I do have a little crush on Calisia and I will closely follow this project and the entire tokenization sector. I think it is worth looking into this project and find out more because it risks completely changing the way we invest and we do business. So do not hesitate to communicate with the team and ask questions because they answer quick. But for now, we've reached the end of this video. So if you found this video helpful, please make sure to add a like and add comments with questions I might have missed and subscribe to our channel.